The Yakima-Tieton Irrigation District has been a cornerstone of the Yakima Valley for more than a century, providing water to over 35,000 acres of agricultural and residential land. This canal system not only supports a $700 million annual crop revenue, but also plays a critical role in fire suppression, public safety, and our local economy. Last year, the Rimrock Retreat Fire, fueled by strong, shifting winds, forced Level 3 evacuations, closed Highway 12, and left a lasting impact on the landscape. This video highlights the devastating effects of the fire on our canal and the environment, as well as the urgent actions we have taken to stabilize the canal, repair critical infrastructure, and reduce risks moving forward. We want to provide insight into the challenges we faced, the progress we have made, and the steps we're taking to ensure that the canal remains secure for our community.
This canal starts at our diversion dam upriver, and it's a 12-mile long canal that consists of 9 miles of open canal and 3 miles of tunnels. The Retreat wildfire hit our area and engulfed this entire canal, and it's left us with some very difficult situations to try to address. This is one of those. The burned area emergency response team from the Forest Service was dispatched. They identified 10,000 linear feet of canal that needed to be covered in order for us to mitigate our risk of landslides in vulnerable areas, and this is one of those areas. So what you see here is heavy bridge decking material that's been placed on top of the canal and fastened in place with tailings that are meant to protect this canal from landslides, and we're seeing those landslides almost daily. All the vegetation has been burned out here, so everything's very unstable. All it takes is for one of these trees. All of these trees are eventually going to fall. They're all dead. And when these trees fall, they start landslides, and they're not always small. As you can see, some of these boulders are pretty massive. The reason this matters and the reason this canal is so important is because it serves the lifeblood of the Yakima Valley, and it has for over a century. There's no replacing this water. There's no replacing this canal. You can't convey this amount of water into the Yakima Valley any other way. It has to come by way of this canal. And if we lose this canal for any length of time, the overall economic impact has been estimated at over $3 billion. It would devastate our local economy, and it would have a rippling effect outward. It would be very devastating. And so we're doing everything that we can to keep this infrastructure intact, keep delivering reliable water to our community until we can usher in the next canal replacement project to serve our community for the next 100 years. This is a 102-inch pipe bridge that conveys the water over the top of these draws, where you can see we've got water that flows in this particular draw year-round. Before we came in here and excavated all this, there was very little clearance underneath. And the Bear team and the DNR team looked at this area and told us that we need to be expecting up to 50 times the amount of water and debris coming through these draws. And based on their hydrology reports, there was nowhere close to enough clearance underneath of this pipe bridge to allow that kind of water flow to come through. And the risk was, if you get logs that are crossed up on the back side of this, or you get boulders and debris, there's tremendous hydraulic pressure that could blow this pipe bridge right out of here. These are critically important because they're not easy to secure. It takes a long time to get one of these. It takes a long time to put one in. And so if we do have a failure with one of these pipe bridges, we want to make sure that we have one on hand so that we're not waiting for 2 or 3 months while the community's without water. Another project that the district has taken on after the wildfire is installing a canal monitoring system from Rubicon. We've installed 6 different flow stations along the 12-mile canal to monitor the canal in the event that we have an impact from a boulder or a tree where we sustain significant damage to the canal. Installing these flow stations will help us shorten the time, our response time, of getting eyes on the canal when we suspect that we've had something impact the canal and we've got, an emergency situation. I think that the people who built this canal over a century ago, the sense of pride that they would have to see that this system is still conveying water to the Yakima Valley, but I think they would be equally frustrated in trying to figure out what is taking us so long to replace this. We've built this infrastructure over a century ago, and it wasn't meant to last forever. It stood the test of time. But right now, it's with all of these, with the impacts from this wildfire, it's just really heightened our awareness of where this water comes from, how important it is, how it plays a role in so much of what we do. It's not just agriculture, it's not just residential, it's fire suppression, it's everything that we do. I mean, water is life, and our community wouldn't be where it is today. The economic vibrance that from this agricultural hub of Yakima wouldn't look like it does today if it weren't for this canal. The impacts from this wildfire were just devastating this year. It was something that we had never experienced before. We were in uncharted waters. No one knew what to expect. We didn't know what was going to happen next. We didn't know how we were going to respond. Thankfully, DNR dispatched their post-fire recovery coordinator. Between him and some other stakeholders, they helped us set up a team that consisted of so many people from the county to elected officials to other folks from other agencies. Everybody circled around the district and really helped us understand where we were going, what we needed to do, and everybody else was in unfamiliar waters as well. And so we just kind of figured it out as we went. And it was very stressful, but we had a lot of support, just tremendous support from other stakeholders. And the community was very patient and understanding. It was very important for us to engage with the community and update them and help them understand what we were up against. And we can't thank our water users and the community and everybody who supported us enough. We're so grateful for the support that we had.
While we've made significant progress since the fire, much work remains. We are now entering a new phase of mitigation efforts, focusing on addressing any unresolved risks and safeguarding the canal's stability in the near term. At the same time, we are looking ahead to the future, collaborating with our engineering team to develop a detailed plan for replacing this century-old infrastructure. Our vision is to create a modern, reliable system that will continue to deliver water and support the community for the next 100 years. This is a monumental task, and we cannot do it without your support. Thank you for standing with us as we rebuild, adapt, and work toward a stronger, more resilient Yakima-Tieton Irrigation District.